Talkin' Football on WTNS, brought to you by the Jeff Drennan Dealerships.
Welcome to Talkin' Football here on WTNS, brought to you by the Jeff Drennan Dealerships. I'm Casey Claxton here with Steve Corries. It is week 2 of high school football, and Coos, we saw 2 Coshocton County teams get wins over the weekend, while Coshocton lost in their home opener.
Well, I'll tell you what, all the 2 winners, Riverview, a nice, impressive win over Lakewood, 19-7, played well and really played well defensively, bodes well for them going into this weekend. Ridgewood was dominating on both sides of the football. Got out to the big lead early, gave up a touchdown early in the second half, and then one later on with a second and third team in there. So it was a really impressive effort by the Ridgewood Generals. Coshocton struggled a little bit, but we expected that. Indian Valley, a very good football team, a team that can score quickly. The Redskins look to bounce back this week.
Coming up this Friday night, the Redskins will be on the road as they meet up with the Claymont Mustangs. Coos, give us your take on that game.
Well, this is a game that Coshocton can win. The Mustangs are struggling a little bit. Coshocton, with that depth in the offensive backfield, I think you're going to see them probably come out and maybe run their basic wing tee a little more than they did last week, perhaps. I think that they'll try to move the football on the ground and then mix in the pass game. I expect that to be a good one.
And our feature game on Talkin' Football, brought to you by the Jeff Drennan Dealerships, has the Ridgewood Generals playing host to the Riverview Black Bears. That will be a dandy coming up on Friday in West Lafayette.
No question about it. Both teams come in 1-0. Both teams coming off impressive opening night wins. It's a game that I know Coach Slusser talked with him a little bit earlier that, they're concerned. They've got to be able to continue to move the football, and they've got to make sure they can contain the Riverview quarterback. On the other side of the field, Riverview's got to do the same thing with Gabe Tingle, a dynamic quarterback, a guy who can run with the football. And we saw on Friday night he throws it extremely well as he threw 3 touchdown passes. So they do a good job of mixing up both their offense and their defensive areas.
We're recording Talkin' Football here at Riverview High School. Chris Wallace is also with us. He's standing by with some of the Black Bears. Chris, you've got Gannon Unger with you now.
Thank you very much, Casey. We are alongside Gannon Unger, quarterback, outside linebacker, and captain for the Black Bears. And Gannon, we've seen this PMA on a lot of your guys' shirts. What does that mean, and what does it mean to you?
PMA means positive mental attitude, and pretty much what that means is just staying positive throughout the game, and no matter what happens, just keeping your heads up, and knowing that we can get through it.
Keep everyone on the team's head up. Don't let anyone get their head down in the middle of a game, and keep everyone together as a unit.
I mean, staying positive through adversity that takes place in a game, keeping our head up and moving on from each play.
Even when stuff happens in the game, like a bad play every now and then, you don't dwell on it, you move on to the next play and then make a big play. Just keep going from there.
My college coach, Jim Dennison at Walsh University, he said you have to have a positive mental attitude in everything you do in life, whether it's in a classroom or on the football field. Life's full of adversity, just like a football game. Some things are going to happen that you don't expect. It's all about how you react.
And what does it mean to you to play in a cross-county rival this Friday night?
Oh, it means a lot because, like Coach Hemming said, they're really good, and we're really looking forward to playing there, and that it's going to be like a playoff atmosphere. It's something we haven't experienced yet. So I'm really excited for it.
It means a lot because I'm really excited for a good challenge. They're a good team, and I think we're a good team too.
I'm super excited. We've been studying them for a while. I think we're really prepared for what they're going to throw at us. I think we have a really good shot.
We're very excited. There's going to be a lot of people there. It's going to be like a playoff atmosphere, like Coach Hemming said, and we're just going to come out and play hard.
So join us Friday night at 6:30 for the pregame show. Kickoff at 7 o'clock as Ridgewood meets Riverview. That game will be in West Lafayette. Again, kickoff at 7 p.m. This is Talkin' Football on WTNS Coshocton.
Talkin' Football on WTNS, brought to you by the Jeff Drennan Dealerships.